Hi, buenos dias, and welcome to Transformational Tuesday. Hello. I am psychic medium Samantha Faye. I'm so thankful, so happy that you and I get to spend this time together today. We're going to do a 3-card reading to help you out with your week. So if you are watching this now with me, hello, welcome. And if you're tuning into the replay either here on Facebook or over on my YouTube channel, welcome. And please know that whenever you watch this message, whenever you tune into this for yourself, it's a perfect time. It's a perfect time. So it doesn't matter if you're watching this live. It doesn't matter if you're even watching this the week that we record it. It doesn't matter. When you watch this message, it is for you. So welcome Michelle, welcome Vance, welcome Matt. And for those of you that are tuning into this on YouTube, please know that you can come over here. You can friend me on Facebook. We can be friends here and you can catch me live. I do live readings also at Psychic Medium Samantha Faye, which is my business page. I'll absolutely love to see you there. Miss Michelle, you were in my morning prayers this morning. How are you, darling? Hi, Grace. Welcome, Kayla. Hello, Meloni. Welcome, friends. Ah, yes, Angela, you're here and you're catching me live. Woo! All right, beautiful. I don't know, these cards, now that I have them in my hand, they don't necessarily feel like the ones. All right, we're going back. We're going back old school. We're going into the back of the card drawer. Got plenty here. Ryan, hello. Good to see you here. I saw some recent pictures of you somewhere by like a waterfall, somewhere tropical. Look dreamy. Looks so dreamy. Hi, Steph. Welcome. Glad you're here. Okay. Now that I've got the right deck for us, we're going to have some fun. All right, so we're going to go back. The Archangel Power Tarot. There was a streak there where most of my Transformational Tuesdays were with this deck. Well, Juan, I see that you could use some light and some insight. Well, welcome, darling. Welcome. So thankful, so glad that you're here. I like that shirt that you're wearing in your profile picture. That sport coat, looking good. All right, hi, Kat. So let's go ahead, take a couple nice big deep breaths, set your intention for this reading space, and as we call in divine truth and love into the sacred space, we invoke the highest possible healing for each and every viewer, replayer, and myself. We ask for the courage and compassion to speak and to hear from the purest form of self-love and forgiveness to all involved. Love that prayer. Oh, there we go. We got 2 cards already. Boom, shaka, laka. Interesting. I'm gonna put those to the side. All right, so we're gonna pull off another one, but I need to clear the deck real quick. If you're yawning, you know it's working. That's the trick with energy. All right, so that's how I clear the deck. Basically just knock the stale or old energy out, wake them up, wake up the cards, say hello, bring them up to speed. Had the other ones warmed up and it just didn't quite feel like the right fit, so we're using a different one. So I'm going to tune back into the energy of the prayer. I'm going to ask the deck for each and every one of us to feel into the energy of this collective container that we are creating with no space, no time. As we tune into that, asking for 3 cards. 3 cards that will spell out a story for us. 3 cards that will help us, support us through whatever challenges, whatever obstacles, and whatever blessings and rewards are coming through for us this week. Tuning us even more succinctly and even more aligned with our own intuitive abilities, our own intuitive knowing and understanding. Hello, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Wonderful. Good morning, Edie. It brings me so much joy to see your shiny little name here on these recordings. Truly, it's a blessing. Hello. All right, Steph, yes, and here we go. Welcome, Kat. Welcome, Esther. Amber, hello. Good morning. Oh, Robin, welcome, darling. All right, so let's go ahead and just simply, I'm going to start with the end one first, actually. So we have the 6 of Michael. The light at the end of the tunnel. So for those of you who have been feeling the pressure cooker of life, anyone else feeling the pressure cooker? Is that just me? All right, so that light at the end of the tunnel, breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. The message here, the insight here, is that what it is that you have been calling, you're coming up to that precipice, you're coming up to that opening, you're coming up to that light at the end of the tunnel. You're coming up to that threshold where the moment of truth, your moment of truth is coming through. And that moment of truth is, what is your choice going to be? Are you going to continue to ascend? Are you going to continue to stay where you are? We all know what the answer is here. Hello, you're watching Transformational Tuesday. So we all know we're going to choose to ascend here. We all know that we're going to choose to move forward. We're going to go into the direction that is going to break free of all of the constraints. It's going to help us see ourselves more clearly. And as we see ourselves more clearly, we see that we are more capable than we've ever believed we could be possible, or more capable than we ever believed possible for ourselves. And so that light at the end of the tunnel, let that come through. Let that come through and let that be your sigh of relief. The pressure cooker is being released. You're popping through. I literally, this might be a little bit graphic for some of you, but yesterday I'm sitting in meditation and I felt like my head was crowning. I'm like, what am I crowning through? And I'm like, it must be the Mama Gaia or the Mother of the Universe that I am just birthing myself out of, because finally, it was like, finally I see that period of gestation, that period where we're growing and where our cells are changing and we are becoming more effervescent and we are becoming more aligned and we are starting to see ourselves more clearly. And all of these things, right, the answers that we have been looking for, they're all coming through, and all of a sudden it comes to that culmination, that one point literally of the birth cycle. The light at the end of the tunnel, the birth cycle, the gestation, which we cultivate and gather information before we come out into the world with newness, new information, new grace, new choices, new emanation, new all of it. Yes, there's so much beauty and there's so much grace there in it for all of us. All of us. Yes, Kat, I love that you say you feel your wings. What a powerful meditation. Oh my gosh, Saturday morning, I feel like it changed everything for me. Whoa. All right, so let's go ahead and pull our second card here. We have the Knight of Gabriel. Confident, enthusiastic, courageous, charismatic. Time to take action. Great passion for a cause. Instinctively knowing just what to do. So remember, I'm pulling these cards backwards today. They just felt like that was what we needed to do. So as we're pulling them backwards, you know here, this is the time to take action. This is the threshold that I was just speaking about. This is you choosing to move forward. This is you choosing to elevate yourself. This is you choosing to say no to old patterns. And as you say no to these old patterns, you will start to recognize that there is so much grace and so much newness there for you on the other side. So the time to take action really is about that the gestating period has come to a completion. That gestating period has come to a beauty, an emanation, something that is so graceful, so intense, so beautiful, so divinely set up, something there for you. So the taking action this is a card that for you is, it's time to make that decision. It's time to step forward. It's time to commit. Now, what does that look like? Here's the deal. Here's the deal. I'm going to tell you the insider of the alchemist secrets. So to be an alchemist is to be a visionary. You envision, you see something, you want it, you start moving your energy in that direction. To manifest it means that you actually are capable and able to bring it from 5D, where you see it visioning in the 5th dimension, and then you bring it into 3D, where we can touch it, we can taste it, we can knock our hands on it, we can do all of these things, right? So what happens between the visioning and what happens between the manifesting? Well, there's quite a bit, which is why people get really excited about how to figure that piece out. So one of the things that we do is that we choose internally We choose within our own space. We choose within our own heart. We choose in our alignment with the divine cosmic creator, however you see that energy, and you make your decision. Because when you say yes to something, you also say no to other things. But when you say yes to something and you commit and you allow yourself to step forward in that way and you allow yourself to open yourself more freely and you choose to say yes, because when you say yes, like I said, you're saying no to the other things that have previously held you back, and then they fall away. This is usually where people stop, or they get stuck, or they get scared, or they don't want to move forward. So this is the trick, is that you want to be able to see that when you say yes and the things start falling away, let them. Let them. Now, this is why people get scared from the growth path, is because when things start falling away, it might look like things that you think you want with you. But here's the deal. The universe is doing you a service. The universe is doing you a favor by clearing out some of the garbage. It's clearing out some of the old stuff. You don't want it with you anyway, so let it go. Let it go. What is meant to be with you will be with you. What is meant to come with you forward will come forward with you. What is meant to be establishing a new pattern of awareness will be there, and what is meant to be there with you will continue to come with you. I think a great example of this would be like friendships or relationships that you have in your life. When you want to move forward and you want to do something, the universe is going to set up. It's literally going to set you up for success. And when it sets you up for success, that might mean that you spend less time with the people that you've been spending time around that aren't growing and aren't evolving with you. Now, what this can look like is that you take a break. You just have a little bit of a separation. You have a little bit of a shift. You have a little bit of a pause going on in that relationship. Now that's okay. Let that happen. Because when it does, what's going to happen is that it's either going to be a fork, and then you're going to evolve and come back together, or it's going to be a fork and you just simply go your separate ways, and the relationship has served its purpose in your life because you are here for your ascension. You are here for your evolution. Now, that's not to say that we're not all in this together, because we very much so are. And there are certain things in our life that are there and meant to be there for a season. And so to pay attention, to be present with yourself, to take note of your own evolution is going to bring you so much new awareness, so much new insight, that so much is going to come through. Yes, beautiful. All right, so let's pull the first card. That will be the last card. All right, so we have the Knight of Ariel, trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. There's so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan, and being watched over by someone kind. I love this because even as we pull these, as I decided to pull these backwards to forwards, let's take a look at this, right? There's so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. Then we have take action, and then we have the light at the end of the tunnel is there. Boom, shaka, laka. Okay, so the light at the end of the tunnel. Take action, make your decision. And first, be aware of what you're deciding. Be aware of what you're putting out there. Be aware of the vision that you're creating in 5D. Be aware of what you're seeing for yourself. Be aware of what you're putting into the pot of awareness of this is how, or this is what I want to learn. This is what I want to accomplish. This is what I want to bring in. Now, here's the deal. The reason that you want things, the reason that you choose to do things for yourself is because it is directly connected with your heart center. And when you are in alignment with your heart center is going to give you the graces. It's going to give you the graces of being completely and divinely aligned with your soul purpose. So when you are aligned with your soul purpose, you are going to have these desires that are in alignment with why you are here. And so when you give yourself permission to actually go after what it is that you want, you are here and you are fulfilling your purpose. So when you see this, that there is so much to accomplish, make a very detailed plan. That's the 3D. We can't just exist in the 5D, otherwise we wouldn't have bodies. We have these bodies, we have this opportunity, this beautiful opportunity to exist as a human being right here, right now. So we get to learn what it means to exist as a human. Because you're a spirit. You came into this body as a spirit. You came into this body with information. You came into this body with memories, with understanding, with so much information, so much information. So when you learn to tap into that and you start to see that you have a plethora of information, guidance, insight, and when you start connecting in with your higher self and yourself as soul and yourself as spirit, you instantly have access to infinite knowledge. This is not just limited to your priests. This is not limited to psychics or mediums. This is not limited to people who channel information. This is not limited. This access to infinite knowledge and infinite information is not just limited to one or select few. This is accessible by everybody. Every single person has a spirit body. Every single person is made up of energy. And when you tune in and connect in with that energetic form that you be before you came into this body, you have access to infinite knowledge. When you can connect in with that infinite knowledge, you can come up with a detailed plan and just look at this experience as a human being as the ultimate game that you can be here and have as much fun as you possibly can, because this really is a spirit playground. You are here in a body to play. You are here in a body to create. You are here in a body to experience. Yes, yes, yes. So take action. What's your plan? What do you want to do? What are you here to contribute? What are you here to serve? Who are you here to serve? When you switch your insight and when you switch your life from being a what can I get out of this to what can I contribute to this, everything in your life is going to change, and the blessings of rewards are going to open up for you effortlessly and so beautifully. Yes, take care of home, take care of you, be aware of what it is that you need to accomplish these things that you're reaching out for. Yes, be aware of that and also see what you can contribute, because that light is right there at the end of the tunnel. We're talking literally. This is a card reading for this week. We're talking right now. We're not talking 5 years from now. We're not talking 2 months from now. We're talking right now. This is a card reading for this week. So remember, if you are watching this, whenever you are watching this, please know that this is a message for you. Yes. So let's go ahead and take a nice big deep breath together. And as you exhale, go ahead and release just any stagnant energy, any energy that you feel is needing some attention to release. Just give yourself a moment to feel into the next step for you. What is the next step? What is the next direction? What is the next plan of action? What is going to serve your highest and best? And what is going to cultivate a new sense of wisdom for you? Because this next step, this next choice is about your evolution. It is about your ascension. It is about the next set of lessons that you are going to be stepping into in this earth school that we coexist in together. We are not separate from each other, that we are one and the same. We are all mirrored reflections of one and another, experiencing this human life form together. Yes. Beautiful. Thank you for that experience. So just take a second to soak that in and decide in this moment, right now, not in 5 minutes from now, not in 2 weeks, decide right now, what are you saying yes to? And watch the universe come together for you. You say yes, you align, and watch the universe come together to support your highest and best, your greatest good, your center of alignment, and watch the pathway open clearly for you. Beautiful. And so, as we go forth, may we integrate the healing and the lessons received with courage, self-love, and compassion. Our session here is very much complete. Ryan, I'm so glad you thought that was fun. I've been doing this for over 2 years now, and Tuesday is my favorite day. Boom, shakalaka. So, thank you for my newbies for coming on. Bring your friends, bring everybody you want to bring. Tell everyone the news that we do this here every Tuesday. What I'd also love to share with you is that Earth Angels. This is the final opportunity, the absolute last opportunity for you to join in and participate as the Earth Angels program is. The Earth Angels Academy is about to launch, and it's much bigger, it's much broader. It's the next evolution of what I have been working to create over these last 3 years of being an entrepreneur, a soul-based entrepreneur. And I want to help support you to live the life of your purpose while making a beautiful and sustainable living for yourself as you do so. It will continue to grow for as long as you water it, meaning for the rest of your life. We will be laying the foundation for something that you can continue to grow and evolve and step into. So if you are feeling aligned, or if you feel that you know somebody who is aligned and might be interested, please reach out to me. I would love to connect with them. I'm really excited. We have a spot for 4, and I've got about 5 or 6 people that we are interviewing, and the process is open and the ball is rolling. So yes, Joy, thank you so much. Joy is currently an Earth Angel. She's in the program. All she can say is wow, and you better jump in while you're available so you can hang out and grow and evolve with me and Joy and a couple others. We have so much fun while we're in there. So yes, please and thank you. It has been such a joy. It has been such an honor to spend time with you today. Thank you. I hope you have an absolutely blessed week. Make those decisions. Say yes. Start making some moves, my sweet friends. All right. I love you dearly, and we will chat again. Ciao, ciao.